Hey, 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 good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning, Blazing Butterfly. How are you doing this morning, ma'am? Hope you're doing well. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in one of my good friends right off the bat, Miss Blazing Butterfly. If you don't know who she is, click that link over, give her a follow, leave her notification bell on, make sure you tell her I sent you over. How are you doing this morning, ma'am? Doing good? Doing okay? How are you? I'm doing great. I am doing great. Whole new day. Things are looking better. Rain may finally be over for us for a while. Thank goodness. Now the yard can start to dry out. Yeah, not likely. Probably going to take about a week for that to happen. But things are looking good. Things are looking good. Oh, we got a few of our warranty replacement parts come in yesterday, so things are getting back to normal here. I've got the Stream Deck back up and running to make things a lot easier. Did you send the rain to Fluky? I don't have to send the rain to Fluky. Fluky is about, 3 hours south of me, I think, if he's in the Tulsa area. So, yeah, most of the rain has been coming up from Oklahoma hitting us, but I'm just glad somebody else is getting it right now instead of us. Yeah, we could really use the break. We could. We are just running around in Elite Dangerous in the station right now. We haven't picked up any missions or telling him to take it back. Yeah, he really needs to take it back. He really does. Yes, ma'am. Now, don't want him to have severe weather, but I want him to take all the rain back because, quite frankly, we've had enough of it for a little bit. You know, almost 3 weeks of it. Yeah, it's time for him to take it back. We're sending it back with love, kinda, maybe, possibly. So let's see what missions we got this morning. Oh, we don't have anything in our own area, but we do have things up over. Let's see, botanical gardens, biochemical centers. Ooh, we got a high threat level too. That's right. He needs to take it all back. He does. Now, there's a limit to how much somebody can take. Well, believe me, after the first week, we had enough. I always used to tell the ladies in Dollar General when they used to complain about all the rain, and that was after a couple hours. You know, you need to quit complaining about the rain, because we may not see another drop for about 6 to 8 months. Well, after the rain we've had, last month, okay, I think we could go at least 30 days, 45 days without some. That would be nice. That would really be nice. It's nice when you walk outside and you see the sun for the first time in weeks. It used to remind me of back home in Louisiana, because when it was wintertime, the skies were so gray. Man, you'd go months without seeing the sun. Sometimes you actually forgot what it looked like. All right, let's see where we're going to. We are going to... Ooh. Hecaneer. Going to a different system. Let's see what fun things we can find there. Maybe we can finally upgrade our suit some. Never know. You never know. But yeah, unfortunately, with all the rain comes all the side effects. We have been having a lot of autopilots running us into things again. We've been having a lot of problems with snakes lately. Been finding them in the yard, all over the place. And when I didn't find them, the dogs did. Well, it's not an ew. We're lucky so far that they're not the poisonous ones, but that's the last thing we need is one of the dogs to find a rattlesnake or something else and then just get chomped on. I'd rather it be me than them. Yeah, well, wait until you're neck deep in the swamps of Louisiana doing land survey stuff. I mean, you've got water really up to your neck, and you see water moccasins swimming around. That gets your attention real quick.
Frame shift drive charging.
You don't stay in that water very long. Nope. We had a 3-man crew. I had the party chief, I had the rodman, and I was the eye man, so I stayed with the instrument the whole time. Yeah. I had 1 party chief quit, 3 rodmen. Nope. Nope. And there was one day we were in a swamp buggy, and we were going around, and we come across one of the points we went to was, oh, okay, well, we haven't explored this area. And it is behind us. One of the points we went to, and it shot about 2 hours before, we passed by on our way out, and there was a nest of water moccasins. There must have been close to, I don't know, 20, 25 of these things, all just messed around. They had big ones, they had little ones, they had a lot of babies. And baby water moccasins are just like rattlesnakes. They can't control the amount of venom that they pump out, so they're dangerous. They're very dangerous. Marcus, thank you very much for the host this morning. Welcome in, sir. Hope you're doing well. And we, like I said, we passed by there just a couple hours before, and there was nothing there. Nothing at all. It was... Nope. Nope. We needed another shot at that point just to tie everything back in, and it was no way, no how. No. The whole town would have heard you screaming as you were running. I know that one from an alligator. Yeah. Yeah. Well, good morning, Marcus. And Dilly, thank you very much for the host, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in Imfree 2010, good friend of the stream. We call him Marcus. If you don't know who he is, click that link, go or give him a follow. Leave us a notification bell on. Make sure you tell him I sent you over. How you doing this morning, sir? Hope you're doing well. And unfortunately, we're talking about snakes. Well, the reason why I say that about the snakes is the other day after the first break in rain, wife and I are outside with the dogs. We heard some stuff fall off the shelf in the garage in our carport. And when you open the carport door, there's a shelf right there just inside the door. It's about waist high. I opened that door. I expected to see... Okay. And the sun was out, so, you know, raccoon, cat, even a skunk because of all the rain. Nope. It was a snake. A big ass snake. And the only part I saw of him was as long as my arm. And that sucker was slithering back down inside the wall, and I slammed the door and said, no way. No. Hey, good morning, RG. How you doing this morning? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in a good friend of mine and one of my Rough Rider stream teammates, Mr. Reclining Gamer. Great guy, great content creator. If you don't know who he is, please click that link, go over, give him a follow. leave his notification bell on and make sure you tell him I sent you over. And it's okay to call him old man and, just harass him a little bit. Just show him the love. He needs some love. You know how us old men are. We need all the love we can get. How you doing this morning, RG? Hope you're doing well, sir. Okay, now we have never been to this facility before, so I don't know exactly what all to expect. So it's going to be fun. I don't even know where I can land here. And it looks like we are at the edge of the horizon. So we're just going to go ahead while we're cruising on in, turn on our night vision, get it all nice and ready. We're going to slow our descent a little bit by picking up the nose of our craft to where our distance meter can equal our altitude. Yeah, words are hard this morning, people. Words are hard this morning. It's going to be one of those days for me. I can tell my speech impediment is really kicking in this morning. It's where my brain knows what it wants to say, but the words get twisted or the wrong words come out. Yep. All right, so let's just do a little flyby here. Been having one of those days with words every 2 weeks. Yeah, well, from a vehicle accident in 90, had some bad brain swelling, and that unfortunately is one of my side effects where I had to relearn how to speak. Unfortunately, sometimes not everything rewires itself correctly, and yeah. Okay, this place is not supposed to have power, but it looks like there is a... Oh, those white lights? Those are scavengers. Those are our friends. They're going to want to shoot us. We can't be shot. I'm trying to decide where we want to land here because I think I know where the power center is. Keyword is think, because you see how the lights are spinning around down there? Okay, so we're just going to come on in real nice and gentle, and we're going to pick them off every opportunity we get. One of the key things about this is we're also going to turn off the auto landing so that we can do this ourselves because, well, I've been this close before and had this thing land right on top of them.
Landing gear deployed.
You see how it told me it was okay, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. All right, now that we're down, we're going to see what kind of mayhem we can cause. How many of the bad guys we can kill. And see if we can locate where the power center actually is.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Now, I should be driving the SRV here, but, I'm always kind of lazy. I've heard that your tongue tripping over your teeth and kicking your mouse butt. You know, that's a possibility. Um, okay. I know where I want to go because the less I make myself visible, the better. I'm trying to decide. I could make them hunt me right off the bat. If this guy would come out of his protective little... Ooh! That was a good shot. Single shot and I killed him. Well, okay, that's not quite a full building, but it's 0.03 gravity, so I could do some serious leaping here. You see, this is the building I think I want to be in, and I shouldn't have attracted everybody over this way. Ooh.
Mission objective
Ooh.
failed.
Oh, shh. I didn't turn my shields on. Oh, crap. I forgot my shields. That's one way to start out the day. Well, that's one way to start the day. We start out dying right off the bat. That was an easy mission. We were executing the people with no problem and forgot the shields. Damn. All right, so let's see. Let's see, contract failed, and now I got a fine on top of it. What a way to start the day. What a way to start the day. All right, well, that was nice and fun. So since we're already in space, let's just go ahead and get the hell out of here. Can't believe I forgot that. Yeah. Can't believe I forgot the shields. That was a serious mistake. Oh, well, we will not do that again. Yeah, we're not going to do that one again. That one was, yeah. Wow. Okay. We're allowed to do that once a day. That was our once. That really was bad. That's kind of embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Because as soon as I jumped on that building, I should have had my shields on, and I absolutely didn't. Wow. Now I'm going to have a big note. I'm going to strap it to the bottom of my monitor. It tells me to, you know, turn your shields on before engaging in combat. Ends up doing it 5 more times in a stream. You know, I probably will. Probably will. Because as I run inside a building, I turn the shields off to reserve my suit power. And every now and then I engage in combat outside the airlock door and forget to turn it back on. Yeah. That was a pretty good shot they hit me with, too. Yeah. They took me out just like I took out the first guy. Real quick. Bam. He was down. But it is what it is. So our intrepid space hero died right off the bat. At least I'm surviving a lot longer than I did when we first started playing Odyssey. You know, you land, you walk in a settlement and get shot right off the bat. Kind of like that time I was walking up to the terminal and the security guard just turned around and shot me for no apparent reason. Of course I didn't have my shields on. They were supposed to be friendly. But you can't do nothing more than sit back and laugh about it. I mean, wow. It's kind of like playing a Warzone and, you know, forgetting to load guns or grabbing ammunition every chance you get. Because you get in that firefight, you got somebody lined up, it's going to be an easy kill. Pull out your sniper rifle, you line up, you click the trigger, and nothing happens because you forgot to grab ammunition. Yep, I've done that before. Or grab a gun, don't grab any more ammo, or can't find any more ammo, forgot about it, then all of a sudden you get into a tight spot and then, oops, guess what we forgot to pick up? Been there, done that. And you're lucky I'm on mobile clipping, won't go far enough back to let me clip it now. Well, speaking to say that most of my ship explosions, SRV explosions, and every other form of dying you've been able to clip for me. And thank you for that.
Sorgon Peterson.
we're going to make a YouTube video. It's going to be Astro's Greatest Deaths, which is going to be everything I've ever done. The majority of, actually all the clips will be made by you. Yes, Marcus. Yes. So got to give credit where it's due. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I go out there, I die, and you're right there to get the clips of them. That's right. But that's okay. You can go back over it later. It'll be 2 hours long. Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Yes, yes, it would. And it won't all just be Elite Dangerous. We got the one of the cargo crate that bounced off the top of the bus in Warzone, trapped me up against the pole, and crushed me. That was a good one, too. You know, none of us ever thought that was possible, but yeah. Because I backed up against that pole by the bus and got stuck, and the crate just landed right on top of me after it bounced, and that was the end of me. Well, apparently they're not too mad because they allowed me to refuel some. We'll just get another mission and go back. That one was that was just our warm-up. Yeah, that's what it was. It was our warm-up. I think that sounds good. You always got to have a practice game before the main one. Yep. Like little prelim, you know, get your fingers all loosened up and make sure you're all focused on everything going on around you. Yeah. All right, so we're going to come here and we're going to play their little fine. And we don't have to go up and see the bartender because we actually picked nothing up. Okay, they wanted 100,000 credits for that error, so. Whoops. We didn't mean to fully exit. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab 2 while we're here since these are in another system. We are going to grab that one and grab both of them in Ekinar. All right, so we're grab 2. This way here, if we die, we only fail that particular one instead of both. But the key thing is that I think we have a second power regulator. I think. Could be, possibly. Wish you could jump in the stations. That would make traveling around here a lot easier. All right. Man. That was just bad. That was really bad. But we're not going to do that one again. What am I doing? Okay. We are going down to Ekinar. So we're going to exit our fabulous little station here. Say goodbye. We won't be back for a while, hopefully. See if we can fly out of here without smashing into something this time. It's always good to be hovering right above a landing pad when somebody starts coming up to launch. We got to get away from this station as quickly as possible so we can get away from the mass lock. Now this time we will remember to turn our shields on.
Federal flight control now offline.
Yeah.
Have a safe trip, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And I think both facilities have fire, so we will be turning off the building's atmospheres to, you know, remove the oxygen, make sure there's nothing to help them burn, and yeah. Put them out the quick, easy spaceway. Okay, so the first one right there is industrial, and we're going back. I think this is the one we were at last time. But we're going to go back to it. I don't know if this is actually the same location, but we'll find out. And if it is, we're going to teach those scavengers a thing or two. We need to, real quick, check our storage. Ooh, we only have one energy cell with us. That is not good. We need to be careful and take some more of that. So yes, next time we go back, we are going to have to stock up on some energy cells. So we are going to have to find them real careful and be about how many doors and things we have to power up. Can't run out of energy, then we'll start to suffocate. We will see. We will see. Sooner we can get the power turned back on, then the sooner we could start using all the charging ports, so we don't have to worry about energy cells at that point. But we still need to grab whatever we can find. And we are to rob them blind. And yes, we are drinking a Coke at 5:30 in the morning because unfortunately our city has done something with the water again and it tastes like crap. Fixed my cup this morning. Smelled like a swimming pool. Actually, it smelled worse than a swimming pool. They did a chlorine burnout, I think it was last month or the month before, where apparently they're doing another one. They're supposed to notify us beforehand, but I didn't get any notification about it. So most of the time it's attached to the energy bill, but this time there's nothing there. So we're doing our slow, gradual turn here. Nope, 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 nope. We don't want to.
Engaged.
All right.
Orbital flight engaged.
Approaching 280 altitude, 250, 230. Trying to get the numbers closer to being exact. Okay, that's close. That's close. And for some reason, used to be night vision used to stay on all the time. Now it's turning off automatically. You know, when you want night vision on, it should stay on. So I'll reach over there, flip the toggle to turn it off. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to come down here because I still think this is the same facility layout we had last time. It should be, at least. Come in a little bit of an angle to where we could take it and take a look at it. Oh no, this is a different layout. Different layout indeed. All right, now once again, we're going to turn off the auto landing because quite frankly, it sucks. I still love how this thing can park us on a rock and have our two rear landing gear floating in midair, but I can't land on a slightly unlevel terrain. Okay, so we're going to lower our landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Check our alignment. All right, now. We're not turned on our flashlight because we don't want to let them know we're coming. We're not going to turn on our shields until we actually get close to combat.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Okay. We do have lights moving around, so that means we do have bad guys here. That's the command center over there. Okay, I don't see lights of people moving around. So maybe we don't have bad guys here yet. As soon as I turn on my flashlight, yeah, they'll come out of the woodwork. All right. Now Now we got to carefully do this.
Energy transfer complete. Entering pressurized environment. Energy transfer
Okay.
complete.
We're at 66% of suit power, so all right. One of the key things here is we do have to extinguish the fires here also. Now,
Energy transfer complete. Energy transfer complete. Shield activated. Shield deactivated.
I don't know if we need shields to get past the fire.
Energy transfer complete.
Okay. And we'll get the power turned on, and then we'll start seeing what we can find about the atmospheric power controls to turn the atmosphere off and get all these fires out.
Suit fully charged.
Okay, so we now have power back on here.
Downloading data.
We'll use that terminal down there to find where the atmospheric controls are so we could get these fires out, at least here, which means we're going to have to be using the terminals everywhere. And
Transfer
Okay.
complete.
we can turn off the flashlight. Power center. There is no atmospheric control here, so we're going to have to be careful. There's always one somewhere. We just have to find where it is. Help ourselves to a few goodies while we look around. Ship schematics, suit schematics, weapons. Yeah, we'll take all that good stuff. So we need schematics always for upgrades.
Anti-ship turrets, disable defense turrets, disable anti-personnel turrets.
Grab a couple energy cells to replace those that we've used.
Authorization scans.
Turn those off. Trying to remember where the atmospheric controls are because I've seen it in this building before.
Downloading data. Transfer complete.
Alarm systems disabled.
Okay, turn off the alarms. Here we go.
Purging atmosphere.
This will put the fires out in this building.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
Atmosphere purged. Establishing atmospheric pressure.
Entering pressurized environment.
Building pressurized.
All right, so the fires here now are out. As is unfortunately most of the lighting. This will take me back to the power center.
Suit recharging.
Okay. So we got this building under control.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
Here's the habitat modules.
Entering pressurized environment.
We got the fires all over in here. Right now, we are just looking for the atmospheric controls. There's graphene, but we are still looking for carbon fiber plating. Take the insight. All right. Microbial inhibitor. We should be able to trade that real good for something. More graphene, pH neutralizer, and aerogel. We're going to need the aerogel also. Looking all over for the panels to vent the atmosphere. And
Purging atmosphere.
bingo.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
And I love it because as soon as it detects it, the face mask immediately comes down to protect you. Okay.
Establishing atmospheric pressure.
Entering pressurized environment.
Building pressure.
Pharmaceutical patents.
Downloading data.
Now the patents should be worth some good money. "75 seconds of wandering around this room where there's nothing left to take because we left the stuff behind that we didn't want."
Vital signs stabilized.
"38 more seconds." Man, it's slow download. See, this is the slow and boring part. Waiting for the time to slowly keep ticking and ticking and ticking.
Transfer complete.
All right.
Purging atmosphere.
We're going to purge the atmosphere and keep the atmosphere off in these rooms.
Low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
Pick up this health kit. Place the one we just used. All right. Come walk back through here, see if there's anything else in this room that we want. Okay. We're going to come back over here to the power building real quick and vent its atmosphere again. And this time we're going to keep it off.
Entering pressurized environment.
This way we make sure that the fires do not start back up again. It was upstairs. And which direction? Not that room. Okay, now we turned off the alarms, but the alarms are still going off. Nothing. Take the insight. We got to be careful because we're almost full of our inventory slots.
Purging atmosphere.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature
Okay.
detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
Now, okay, now we've been in here. There is no atmosphere in that building because we did purge it.
Entering pressurized environment.
Have to find the controls for this room to this building so we can shut it all off. Oh, wow. We need the polymer, microtransformer, bacteria. Holy cow.
Purging atmosphere.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment. Mission status updated. Downloading data.
Okay, it said mission status updated, but it looked like it said repair something, but then it disappeared.
Establishing
So we got the fires out, so we will now repressurize this building some. So there may be some good stuff in here.
Movement.
13, 12, 11. Come on, baby.
Transfer complete.
I think this one would have been more fun if there was somebody shooting at us. Okay, don't need the energy cells because we're fully stocked. That's where we came in. Couldn't come up here because of the fires. We'll need to go down below, but first, chemical catalyst. This stuff should sell real good. Oh, wow. Have to be a little bit picky on what we take right now. Oh, wow. I need both of those. All right. What do I get rid of? Make room for them. Drop those. Drop that. Okay. Bad when you have to decide what you want to make room for. I wish there'd be something else in here that we want to. Of course, chemical sample. I don't think there is much left within this building for us. And we've already been here because the lockers are open. They're empty. Okay, that's the same. One thing we could use is an energy port.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
Now that up there we haven't been to yet.
pressurized environment.
Well, it's not a habitat area like I thought it was. Oh, actually it is. Looks like everybody died around here real quick. I'll tell them what they released into the air. Optical lenses. Grab one. We got enough grenades. Okay, that leads back out to the front door we came in through. Okay, we can't carry any more data either because we've got our 10 download slots filled. So if we find something else, we're going to have to decide what to keep and what to get rid of. And we're almost done here, so we'll be going to the other mission. All right.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected. Leaving pressurized environment.
That's the habitat module, so we've got everything here that we needed. Put out the fires, restored power, helped ourselves to a few goodies. One of the things we're going to do, though, before we actually board the ship is we are going to put everything into the ship. This way here, we free up our bags for our next mission. Transfer all our data over to Chemical super base is going to come in handy. That's what we need for the, was it? Crud, I've forgotten. Okay. Now this way here, our bags are empty. So we go to the next mission site. We're able to just go ahead, go up in there and get all the good stuff we need. Just one moment. Sorry, Penny gets a little vigorous when cleaning herself and she gets a little carried away. Okay, so we are done here.
Landing gear retracted.
That's going to be our next mission point right there.
Frameshift drive charging.
So
4, 3, 2.
we're just going to zap on away. We'll align toward our target just as soon as we get some more altitude. Now this one that we're going to is a industrial facility. So we just might come across some bad guys over here. Hopefully. We need somebody to shoot. We got to make up for earlier. We really got to make up for earlier. Low flyby. Let's see what we have in our... Okay, we got 2 energy cells in our backpack. We got 1 med kit. And we know we're carrying grenades even though it doesn't tell us that. This weekend, we're going to start playing with exobiology. See if we can figure it out. If we can, we're going to have some fun with that next week. Run around checking the various plant life. Get some ranks up in that one. Probably be just like the science stuff. It's all going to be boring, but it's part of the game. We're going to do it all. Now we're still looking for carbon fiber plating. We have 3. We need 5. We need 5 to upgrade the Maverick suit. Well, welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good today. Everybody got some plans for the weekend. I know the week's almost half over, at least, after today. But I hope you have good weather wherever you are. Some parts of the country have been getting quite a bit of rain, including us. And we need the sun to come out and help dry everything up. Now, it looks like we're going to be at the horizon line at the very top.
Orbital flight engaged.
Ah, crap. This is going to be bad. We're going to come out a little too hard.
High integrity compromised.
We would not slow down enough. I should have done a flyby to swing back around, but I didn't do it. It's okay. It only damaged our hull by 2%, so it's not that bad. Swing off just a little bit. Okay, we have to restore power here. Don't see anybody moving around, but that doesn't mean anything. Let's on night vision a little bit for the part of the structures that we cannot see.
Landing gear deployed.
All right. Now let's go see what's going on over here. We don't know if there's any bad guys here or not, so we're just going to be a little cautious coming in. don't have our shields on. First time we see somebody or hear somebody else shout, they are going on. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about them. That over there is the power building.
Energy transfer complete.
Temperature of this world is not dangerously cold.
During pressurized environment.
And we've got fires. Lots and lots of fires. See if we could find a computer terminal. Well,
Energy transfer complete.
I swear that thing was not there when we came through the door. First order of business is get the power on. Whoops. Wrong button.
Energy transfer complete.
I did not mean to shoot the terminal. Okay, well, maybe I did, but... All right.
Energy transfer complete.
Drop the reactor in. Now let's power this place up.
Power center initiation confirmed. Engaging power regulator.
We're going to have to find the atmospheric controls to put these fires out too.
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
Okay. slowly turn everything back on. See what's going on around here. Like they were all heavily attacked. If I remember right, the RDX sells pretty good. I swear that thing sounded like a chittering squirrel for a moment. No doors over there. Okay, we've been through here. Slab with the dead body. That's the power supply. Okay. We are done with the power building. Fire's out, power's restored.
Pressurized environment.
That over there is the command building. Go put those fires out first because it looks like the command center is having a major fire upstairs.
Entering pressurized environment.
These people just leave everything laying all over the place.
Purging atmosphere.
I'm going to grab the fire first.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Atmosphere purged. Establishing atmospheric pressure.
Entering pressurized environment.
Optical fiber. Maybe in the industrial center we're gonna find what we're looking for. Building schematics, weapon schematics, ship schematics. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Typical control room setup. Turn off anti-ship. Point defense. And the reason why we're turning those off is so the anti-personnel don't shoot us. The anti-ship doesn't shoot us while we try to take off. And you can just try to be safe while we're here.
Authorization scans disabled.
We'll turn those off since there's no bad guys here. So that normally will keep them outside of the buildings.
Downloading data.
Wait for it to hurry up and get done. There's probably fire up over in the industrial center too, or the habitat. So we'll have to do some mass exploration of this entire site to make sure we get them all out.
Transfer complete.
I just realized that the cutter in this game looks a lot like the cutter from Hard Space Shipbreaker. I don't know why I'm looking in here. There's never anything in any of those rooms. Frickin' door just closed on me. Okay, well, we're through with the command center.
Leaving pressurized environment.
That's power. One of these is the industrial center, and the other is probably the habitat.
Shield activated. Entering pressurized environment.
Oh, the shield doesn't protect you against the fires. And it really looks like this place was attacked. Commandos are dead. The employees are all dead.
Purging atmosphere.
Leaving pressurized environment. Mission status updated.
Okay.
Establishing
So we've now got all the fires out.
Entering pressurized environment. Downloading data. Transfer complete.
We need that chemical super base. Yeah, it's bad. We come help the people, and instead we kind of help ourselves to everything they got. Okay. Tell you what, let's go back down to the loading bay. You turn around walking in here, you forget which rooms you've walked in and which ones you haven't. Okay. Microbial inhibitor. Here we go. The viscoelastic. We need it. I'll take the optical fiber. Take the stuff for the chemical reactions. Okay. I don't think there's much else here we could do.
Leaving pressurized environment.
There should be no fires up over here in the habitat.
Environment.
And doesn't look like any fires. Looks like whatever happened around here was quick. So, what? These people had no lockers? Well, they're just tucked down here in the corner. What few there are. Sales records, financial projections. I will take all the stuff just to sell.
Loading data.
Now we're just going to be lining our pockets. There's no survivors here. Fire's out. Got the power restored. Everybody's nice and kind of happy. Well, except for people like him.
Transfer complete.
Somebody who just came to work one day and was
Leaving pressurized environment.
just doing his job. And got shot by somebody else. Okay. Into the industrial center. Into the habitat. Power. Command. I don't think there's anything else left here. Nope. Not unless we want to take the time of going around and open all these lockers. Getting the locker codes from the PCs, the computers. But a lot of them are open. A lot of the chests are open. So they pretty much got robbed blind before we got here. So whoever did it is long gone. So we've completed the mission. And we're just going to board the ship and take off. I think one of my dogs has decided to go nuts today. Okay. Escaping the planet.
4, 3,
So we restored power to both facilities. We've put their fires out. We've gathered a lot of items, but still no carbon fiber plating. None. 0. We still have 3. And we need 5. It's pretty good. The ship can handle 1,000 items. Plus, when we go to the bartender to sell the things, we don't have to actually carry it with us. We can just sell it from the ship's inventory.
frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Now, I really thought somebody was going to be at one of these 2 facilities and shoot back at us, but apparently that's not the case. Makes them too easy. I want people shooting back. I want to engage in the combat. I want to actually remember to turn my frickin' shields on this time like unlike earlier. Man, I was so happy. Got the one-shot kill. And then died because I forgot to turn the damn shields on. Got a little too overzealous. But it is what it is. So we're going to get back. We're going to turn the stuff on. Hey, good morning, Renegade. How you doing this morning, sir? Why did your shout out not go off? Why did your shout out not go off? My morning's going good, sir. How you doing this morning? Give me just one fast moment and see if I can figure out what's going on here. Group 2, group 4. What the? Wow. Okay, that's... I never entered your name, and I apologize about that. Because I was always entering everybody in the auto shout out as soon as they become members of the Rough Riders. So Renegade, if you would please say something else for me in chat real quick. There we go. There we go. No, the auto shout out is clearly my fault. I do apologize to you about it. I mean, thank you very much for the follow, Renegade. I did have you listed in the auto shout out. I don't know what happened to it. I don't. But your name was listed because as soon as you joined the Rough Riders, I added you in. So I apologize to you about that. And I'm doing good. And how are you doing this morning, sir? See your tweets. You can go live. Go to Twitch, you're off already? No, I've been, I normally do anywhere from 2 hours, 15 minutes to a little over 3 hours. No, it's not a senior citizen technology. I added him. I know I added him. I know I did. Now, you, RG, okay, I spelled your name wrong. Instead of reclining, that was also my mistake. You know how Jimmy mispronounces everybody's names? Okay, I spell them wrong. Instead of reclining, I had you entered as reclinging. You're a reclinging gamer. See? Or for some reason, Renegade wasn't in it. Man, I apologize to you. I am truly sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, please go. If you don't know who Renegade is, great farm sim streamer, good friend of mine, good friend of the stream, one of my Rough Rider stream teammates. Click that link, go over, give him a follow, leave his notification bell alone, and so you can be told as soon as he goes live. Make sure you tell him I sent you over. You'll definitely be glad you did. And Renegade, thank you very much for the subscription, sir. It's greatly appreciated. You know, I've always been lurking in, and I've been watching your IRL streams, farm streams. Man, I love them. I love them.
Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
Very informative, sir. Very informative. So we watch you play Farm Sim, and then we get to see you do it in real life. Yep, there we go. Now we're set up right. And thank you very much, Renegade. It is greatly appreciated. And welcome to the Delta Fleece.
Scan detected.
And RG, you can talk about senior citizens and technology, but I'm not a senior citizen yet, even though the AARP has been sending me crap since I was 25 years old. Okay? I still have another, well, we'll just go ahead and add a couple months to my age, but another 11 years to go before I can sign up for anything. So, love them myself. Need you figure out where? Yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
And you see, every time somebody starts the age cracks, Blazin always just sits in the corner with her little cup of coffee. She's quiet. She's just reserved, watching, you know, staying out of it. Even when her husband gets involved, she stays out of it. But yep. Yep. Man, just whatever you do, day by day. I mean, it's a great thing. I think it's a fantastic idea of doing it. You know, there are some content creators who play farm sim who farm in real life like you do, who do their IRL streams. And it's just amazing. I mean, me as a kid, I've always liked the equipment. I've always been one for the big trucks. And I'm glad I'm glad you're doing something like that. Yes, sir, they actually did. It has been stable now for about 2.5 weeks. So we're probably just waiting for the next big storm to come in and destroy it again. It'll be like this and run fine now for about 4 to 6 months before it occurs back. Hey, good morning, Wicked. How you doing this morning, sir? Welcome in. Although I can say that when Art got you at that, yeah, Blazin', it's not often I tell you this. Bite me, okay? Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna go into that joke again. But yeah, I'm doing good, Wicked. And yourself? But yeah, I'm glad they did. It normally takes a good couple months. They changed my modem, finally. Moved me to a different node. And there was some kind of interference in the line. And it wasn't really bothering anybody else. It was bothering me. I am the only person on my line that gets the 1 gig down, 50 up. Everybody else gets the 530. Apparently they weren't being hit with it, but I was. That it seemed like the internet was fine. I do the stream tests and I'm sitting here and it's like everything's going good. And as soon as I hit that go live button on OBS to start streaming, that's when the speeds went down and they dragged the downloads with them. So my uploads went to, I think one day I had 0.2 and my downloads got yanked down to a 5.4. And they couldn't figure it out for a while. It took them a while. Last time this happened was in December, and they came and had to rewire everything. My house, the lines, they did it all. Of course, I was calling them every day, bitching them out. You know, you finally get frustrated after a week, so you just start kind of annoying the heck out of them. Damn, it's the male Betty White. Ain't she like 9 billion years old? Ark, bite me does not seem appropriate for that remark, but we're going to try your mental abilities. You understand that, Mr. Viking? I want you to read my mind because you know what I'm thinking. Yeah. I got your number, Ark. I got your number. You didn't contact that guy that stops in trying to make you famous, so he was out to get you? Yeah, it could be. You know, I just, I don't know if I can handle that kind of popularity. You know, that want to be famous, my first thought was, you know, movie star, celebrity, giving my opinion about everything to everybody, whether or not they want to hear it. You know, that's just not me. That's just not me. I like being the little quiet guy in the corner who's, well, a jerk to everybody. That's me. Yeah. You got to do it that way. I thought Leo was older than Betty White and just a bit younger than Dirt.
You up for some work? Don't worry.
You could read my mind also. I'm sure you could tell what I'm thinking also for that one.
Sure, take a look around.
Be a short read with a lot of dangerous twists and turns. Hey, you never know what you might find in my mind. It's a very, very dangerous place in there. So let's see. I've got everything except the titanium plating, the Dominator suit. And I need 2 more carbon fiber platings for the Maverick. Damn. We're going to have to go find them. Let's see, to upgrade our long-range sniper rifle. Oh, wow. Look at that cost. 2.6 million. Well, it looks like I better start gathering some more microelectrodes and things. Wow.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, I think you've helped enough. Thank you for that.
If you're looking to help them,
Biting you would be like biting stale jerky all dry. You are the oldest living fossil I have ever seen.
how would you like
Something I
to
can
earn
get
some
you,
credits?
Commander?
You might have
Um,
to bend the law.
Ark, you know, when you shaved your head and beard, did I ever tell you you look like what Uncle Fester would look like if he shaved off all his hair? Your head just looked like a little, well, chubby round egg, okay? It's one of those things you just want to hold so delicately because you're so afraid that if you set it down wrong, it's just going to crack. Okay? Did you miss me? Well, yeah, I kind of did. I did. But You know, that lack of hair kind of really scared the hell out of me. So, I mean,
Like an outlet.
uh,
Will that be all?
yeah, that loss of hair, yeah, that startled me. That really scared me. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, I can buy carbon fiber plating. Ooh, that's what I need. I need 2 of them. Oh, you gonna make me sell everything I got, don't you? Yes.
Interesting choice.
Yes, we got the carbon fiber plating. No, not now.
Business commander.
No. Well, being you shaved head and looked like a fossil of a peanut. Hey, you know,
You in the market
it.
for a new weapon? You don't want
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Arik, you saw me do that only one time, and never again will you ever see me without any kind of facial hair. So you can forget it. You can forget it. Okay? I did that one time and one time only. There will never be a second time. And believe me, if there is a second time, it's because something happened and I had to remove it. Not because I did it for somebody else. Wicked, I am leaving Monday the 14th and coming back Sunday the 20th. So there won't be any stream on the 21st because I will be coming home. My plane lands about midnight and it'll take me about 2 hours to get home. So I won't get home till Monday morning, say 2:30. So let's see. We're finally going to upgrade this suit. And how much is it costing? 600,000 credits. Okay, we can handle 600,000.
your day today.
Wow. Okay, that gets kind of expensive. Yeah. Uh no, we don't want to change the we don't want to do that. We don't want to do any of that. Oh yeah. We're not going to be reporting to anybody if we get arrested because you know it's going to be Jimmy and myself for about 6 days. DC Sparks, Dilly, and Phantom Gaming are going to be there for 2. So yeah, it's going to be mayhem. It's going to be mayhem. Jimmy's wife has decided that she's going to take Casey and they're going to go to the campgrounds because she's not sure she wants to be with all the guys in the house. I think she's afraid of what actually may happen. You never know. You never know. So if y'all don't see us for a while or you read in the papers about Washington State, 5 drunk guys got arrested for streaking, you know, it's probably us. But you never know. Hey, Jack, how you doing this morning, sir? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me give you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in another good friend of mine from way back home in Louisiana, Mr. Jack of Allcades. Great guy, great entertainer. Don't know who he is? Click that link, go over, give him a follow. Leave his notification bell on and make sure you tell him I sent you over. How you doing this morning, Jack? Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you guys are not flooding down there anymore. I hope you're not. Because I know while we were getting the hell beat out of us with all the rain, I know you guys were getting quite a bit too. Okay, so we have gotten, let's see what we need to keep. We need to keep suit schematics, health monitors. Wow, our extra power regulator, we used it. No, we shouldn't have used that power regulator. Okay, we need some titanium plating for him. I think we can go trade for some more titanium plating. We'll see what we got.
Time.
Flooding? We still swimming in my area. Hey, at least you could swim. I got a massive mud puddle outside. If you want to take a mud bath, just come on up here. I think it's going to take about 30 days for my backyard to dry out.
I need someone
What can
with
I
good
get you,
aim to run a
Commander?
job for me.
I've got a hole out there where one of the dogs stepped off the back deck into the grass and he must have sank about 3 inches. I'm currently supposed to get it the rest of the week. Oh, Jack, you're lucky.
Need to offload.
I think we're finally catching a break here,
You name it.
which is going to be rare for us, but yes, I think we are finally getting a break. Let's see, I need tungsten carbide, but I don't... Oh, wait, I don't need tungsten carbide. No, I need titanium plating. Okay, we're gonna
Interesting.
get rid of the transmitters to get another titanium plating. Wow. Wow. That's...
Anything else?
Now we're gonna sell the rest of our garbage.
That's
You guys get together, sounds like... Actually, Renegade, it pretty much is. Last year we went up there for his birthday. I went up for his birthday. He lives in the western part of the state. Dilly and Phantom live in the eastern part. They drove over and actually on his birthday, and we all went out to dinner. We just sat there. We laughed all day. We laughed all day. We really didn't want that day to end. We had a blast. We really did. We were so loud in the restaurant. Now, mind you, restrictions were still kind of in place, and there was nobody else in this restaurant. It was a Japanese steak fusion joint. It was really good. And we were so loud that we were the only people in there, and the waiters and waitresses actually stopped their conversations in the back to look at us all like we were just crazy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Raining in Ohio right now. You need it. And if I could send you our stuff gladly, I would. I really would. Today, this morning, is supposed to be the last bit of rain for us for about a week. We are glad. We've had almost 3 weeks of rain. We really need a massive break from this. I'm wondering if I should be trading some of this stuff off for some of the stuff I really need to hold on to. Oh, wait, I don't mean to sell. I want to trade. Okay, we want chemicals. We want, I need aerogel. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Some of the stuff will get us some money. 3. I forget how many I needed. So we'll just take that right there.
choice.
I think that sounds good. No hot tub streams. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No hot tub stream. But I did bring up that suggestion that we should all chip in, get one of those inflatable Coleman hot tubs, put out in his backyard. Yeah. Jimmy blew that one out of the water right off the bat. He goes, no way would he be getting in a hot tub with us. Like, what? Why? I don't think he really trusts us. I really don't. That, or he's afraid I might create my own bubbles in it. You never know. Never know. But no hot tub streams. But I did suggest it to him. I really did. But, yeah, he didn't like that idea too well.
Whatever you need to sell, I can handle it.
You know, there's a lot of places in the country that really need a lot of rain. Unfortunately, there's places that don't, that are continually getting it over and over and over. Excuse me. Hey. RG, it's not my bubble maker. It was, well, for starters, it was supposed to have been muted. I really thought my mic was muted because I did hit the button after speaking. It was singing to Jimmy the song of its people. Yeah. It was just singing to him. Because if you notice the tune, it was proper and it had the right note to it, and it just flowed. It was just so perfect and so loud and so long. It's so damn embarrassing and humiliating. And then he has to go put it up on the Twitch partner Discord for the Twitch clip of the year. I'm still going to hurt him for that one. I'm still going to hurt him for that. Yeah. It really was embarrassing. It was unbelievably embarrassing. Because I thought that mic was muted until he said my name. It's just like, crap. Actually, that's not quite the word I wanted to say. There was a whole string of words that just wanted to come out at that point. Yep. You know, Blazin', we have that problem too. When our rain comes in from the western part of the Kansas, when it starts getting closer to us, it breaks up and it goes around us and reforms to the east side. But these storms that we've been having lately, absolutely not. Now, that one with the hurricane force winds last Wednesday, that one was a nasty one. That one I was actually hoping would break up, but it never did. It actually got stronger before it hit us. Let's see. We turned in both missions. So let's see. We got all this download stuff that we don't need. We're going to keep the manufacturing instructions because, well, that's a necessity for anything. Seed geology. So in addition to what we made from the mission and selling all this other gear, we still made another 396,000 credits.
Just what I was looking for.
That's what you were looking for.
Doing business, Commander.
With a gun to put something right.
Oh, last time I took one of these missions, it ended horribly.
You won't just be doing me a favor. You'll be doing the whole damn system one.
LTT 7421?
Pity.
Nah.
I could have really used your help.
Let's see.
Low on credit. It's nothing violent per se, but I wouldn't leave your gun at home. Plenty of people would jump at an opportunity like this.
Yeah, well, apparently they're not because you're offering it to me.
I need soldiers who are ready for action.
See, this is the one that reads the really nasty ones. So let's see. Man, y'all can't put anything close hand?
Change your mind.
All right. Well, let's go see what they're going to have. And that one deserves a special surprise gift. No. Last Friday, we had a bit of rain, like 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and our power went out. Well, last Wednesday, you know, we don't normally lose power when it's storming outside. Normally lose power when the sun's out. It's a beautiful day. Wind's not blowing. That's when we lose power. But those hurricane force winds, no, we lost it. We lost it at about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. It didn't come back on till, what, 8:30, 9 o'clock the next day. I mean, that same morning. So we were without power for about 7 hours. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. Ooh. Why do I want to kill these people's citizens? Eliminate 12 citizens of Cremain Corp. No, 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 no. We're not gonna go kill innocent little civilians. No. No innocent little civilians. Nope. 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 Maybe tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that? No. No. We don't kill innocent civilians. Maybe tomorrow. It's a possibility. Possibility. Makes me love Ohio more and more. Well, the thing is, though, you got to look at it like this, RG. Everybody has bad weather wherever you live. Okay. On the East Coast and the Gulf Coast, you get hurricanes. Okay. You know they're coming. But those hurricanes spawn tornadoes with little to no warning. Okay. In the Northeast, you get the blizzards. You know, the South also floods. Pacific Northwest, mainly California, droughts. When it does rain, you get mudslides, forest fires, wildfires, massive wildfires. You know, here in Kansas, we get massive amounts of rain at times. We get tornadoes, Tornado Alley, and then we end up getting sometimes just crazy snowfall. Crazy. You know, one of the things that we need that we haven't had in a while, well, I say a while, I forgot about, you know, a couple months ago. This winter, we actually did have snow that lasted on the ground more than overnight. You know, with the exception of this year, the previous 5 years, I think it is, it would snow and it would be gone the next day. We had one day it snowed in the morning. The dogs went out and played in it, and then it's like 4 hours later it was all melted. Well, somebody's carrying something he shouldn't be carrying because they're shooting. I'm my warship, but I'm not getting involved.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, I mean, it doesn't really matter where you live in the country. You're always going to have some kind of weird weather somewhere. And they say the weather here in the States is worse than anywhere else because the fact that the middle part of the country between the two mountain ranges, that's where the warm air mass from the Gulf hits the cold air mass coming down from Canada, and that's where everything all hell breaks loose. You know, Tornado Alley, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, parts of Texas, Missouri. It just happens. You know, and it's just part of life. No matter where you live, you're going to have to deal with something. And it doesn't matter what country you live in because you're still going to have to deal with something. You know, my ideal thing would be an average temperature of about 64 degrees day and night. A little bit of maybe a light drizzle about every 3 or 4 nights. Maybe once during the day, maybe once every 2 weeks. You know, just that perfect temperature where you don't really need a sleeve, but you kind of do. Not like those days when you get up and it's 70 something degrees outside, you go to work in short sleeves, and then having to call your wife to bring you a jacket because all of a sudden the temperature has dropped to 30. I've had to do that one before too. My wife was complaining to me the whole time, going, "Didn't I tell you to take a jacket with you when you walked out the door?" I didn't need it then. I didn't think about it. You know? Louisiana, one time when it snowed, we made ice balls. We didn't use snowballs. We made ice balls. Big ice balls. And we squeezed the water out of them. That's where a snowflake was come down, it would hit your windshield and almost blind you because it was about a foot across. Yeah. I got hit by one of those big balls of ice on my back. It didn't matter I was wearing a jacket or a sweatshirt. That thing left a whelp and a bruise on me. I had that thing for 2 weeks. We finally had to stop after one of the guys got hit in the head with it, and we knocked him out. It was an accident. We threw it. He stood up at the wrong time, and it just whacked him right in the back of the head. It was just like, shit, we thought we killed him. Yep. It was just a simple little accident. We were just outside playing and goofing off. And our boss had to tell us that we weren't allowed to, we weren't quite allowed to play in the ice anymore. We had to start coming inside to do our work. All right. So now we are going to tuck down because we're just coming to salvage something probably off a satellite. We're going to have some bad guys here going to shoot at us, but it's okay because I want to see what this new upgraded suit can do. Because I know what the new sniper rifle can do. And we are no longer taking jobs that land us on planet 1 up against the sun because it's too hot. They are too hot. I still need to try to engineer these suits somehow. Need to find a guide about that. Who I need to talk to about getting it done. Get it done properly too. All right, there's our little satellite, that little block dot right in the center of our little gold circle. We're going to start slowing down some because we... Okay. We need to find someplace a little decent to land. Okay, we don't want to back off that much. And we do not want the autopilot landing us. So we're going to turn that sucker off too. I went to go do these things, one of these things the other day, and it moved me directly over the point. And there were a lot of bad people out there. Wow, there doesn't appear to be anybody out there. I don't see any movement. Well, nobody to shoot at us. That's no fun. Oh, now you tell me unsuitable terrain. You couldn't tell me that like 20 minutes ago? There's got to be a flat place around here somewhere. All right, here we go. Now this thing can automatically land me when my front gear's on a rock and my back gear are floating. I can't do that, but it can.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Well, crap, why didn't you just, you know, put me to where I landed on top of it? Search containers. Oh, you mean like this one over here, because this is the only one that's here.
Mission status updated.
Really? That's it. No bad guys to shoot at me. And search the crate, and there's one crate. Wow. Okay, that was boy, that was really thrilling. That took I think that took me more time to fly up over here than it did for anything else. Well, okay.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, my adrenaline's pumping after that one. Illuminartis, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing today? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And your follow is greatly appreciated. Aloha to you too, sir. Or ma'am.
Frameshift drive charging.
Really, that mission was just
4, 3,
threat level 2. For what?
engage.
Sir? Okay, good, good. Sorry, just force a habit. I call everybody sir. Oh, I got reamed in the Navy because I called a woman ma'am one day. She goes, "You call me sir." Okay. You're a ma'am, but okay. It's doing good this morning. It's doing good. It's nice and quiet. Seems like every mission we accepted going to these going to the settlements to restore the power, putting out the fires, we've picked the one that there was nobody at. There was nobody shooting at us. They were boring. Well, I take that back, except for the first one. First one we went to, we were there. We engaged the bad guys, and I forgot to turn my shield on. Forgot to turn the shield on. 2 hits, I'm dead. I killed 3 of them, but 2 hits, I was gone. Yeah. Yeah, Renegade, she wanted to be called Sir. She wanted to be called Sir. It was a female officer. She came on our frigate. Mind you, at the time that women were not supposed to be on warships, but they could come on to visit. They could come on for cruises. They could come on for inspections. Well, she came on for an inspection and she asked me a question and I responded and I said, ma'am. And she reams me for it. And everybody's kind of chuckling under their breath. It's like, what the hell is that? You know, I was raised as a kid that yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And if I didn't respond to it, I got slapped in the back of the head. Oh, my grandma was quick to hit me in the back of the head. And those rings she wore, they hurt. They hurt. So I just accidentally called her, you know, I called her ma'am because that was appropriate. And, yeah. It was, I was even getting in trouble for things that I shouldn't have gotten in trouble for. And finally, after she left, I asked our division officer, what did I do wrong? He goes, I don't know. I'd have called her ma'am too. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What do you call a drill sergeant? Drill sergeant? You call him drill sergeant because he works for a living. Yep. Only officers get called sir. That's right. You only do it one time. You only do it one time. They will tell you flat out, I am not a sir. I am a drill sergeant. You will address me as drill sergeant. I work for a living. Our company commanders in the Navy were the same way. While in boot camp, we had to call him sir, but as soon as we graduated boot camp, we no longer had to call him that. But in boot camp, we also had to salute cars and just about anything and everything. But after we graduated, that was all over. Then it was just the officers themselves. I'd call him Kevin. Ooh. Ooh. You get on their bad side real quick. That's one of those things where you don't really want to be noticed. You want to be small and insignificant, and they just completely overlook you. That's one of the key things. Because if you made yourself known, you were a target. Believe me, in boot camp, we had a lot of people who were targets. In the fleet, we had a lot of people who were targets. Unfortunately, in the fleet, I was one of them. Because our XO, I don't have anything nice to say about that man who was our XO at first when I got on board the ship. That man was a... If y'all think I could be a jerk at times, that's nothing compared to how he was.
Oregon, Peterson, Lima, Echo, Oscar. Station services are on standby for your arrival, Commander. Good to have you.
And then I can't forget the division officer that we took a rogue wave on. I lost my balance, accidentally hit him, and he brought me up on charges for assault because I struck an officer. He was at the air search radar. I was at the surface search. I was at the surface radars. I unbuckled myself to walk over to point out a target to him, and we took a wave, and I was between the two systems, and I couldn't grab either radar fast enough, and I just went into him. And yeah, he brought me up on charges for assaulting an officer. Yeah. He actually had me thrown in the brig. Our brig was the dry food locker. I have to admit, it was pretty good. The mess specialists, they wouldn't give me the food that they were feeding everybody else. Oh no. I'd get the officers' food because they'd send us plate down special just for me. That was delicious. That was the best I ever ate. He wasn't really nice when he told me either. Believe there were push-ups involved. I was target for... See, that's the reason why you always want to be, you know, unseen. Because if you stand out, they're going to notice you all the time. But if you're unseen, you always go under the radar. They never pay much attention to you. Yes. Like that in the fleet for us, too. Except the XO. For the XO, I always had the target on my back. Anytime something was wrong in CIC, I got called for it. Even if it wasn't my responsibility, I got called for it. Oh. Wish I would have had your advice before I went to basic training. Look, before I went to basic, they had our recruiters, mind you, who lied through their teeth. Man, I tell you what, I wish I could find my recruiter now, because believe me, I still owe him an earful. I ain't done with that SOB yet. Yeah, they had a bunch of us who had signed up together who were waiting to go to MEPS come in one time, and they had somebody came in who they had recruited from there. And they walked up in there, and the first thing they said was, and mind you, his talk was short. His talk was, you want to be insignificant. You want to keep your ears open, your mouth closed. You want to do what they say quickly. You want to stay under the radar. And he goes, and above all else, anything that these guys tell you, and he started pointing to the recruiters, he goes, they lied through their damn teeth. And okay, that was it. Meeting was over. Yeah. It lasted a whole 10 minutes. Yeah. And you know what? He was absolutely right. His advice was spot on. Everything that they said was right, including the fact about them lying. Oh, yeah. Oh, it failed to do the mission. See, it says I still got a completed mission, but it actually did it. And I'll get the money for it. I thought they had fixed that bug because I had no problem with turning in missions yesterday. But this morning I had no problem, but now apparently I do. Okay. But yeah, we had one guy, I'm not going to say his name, little guy from Nebraska. Had never been away from home before in boot camp. You know, we couldn't figure out where all our socks were disappearing. So one day they decided to do a personal drawer inspection because we had two little small personal drawers in our lockers that were ours. So we had to open them up, and they were looking for contraband. They were pretty much looking for food that was taken from the mess decks. And this guy had all kinds of food in there, but when they opened up the second drawer, the smell came out. Our company commander got sick. Apparently this guy had been wearing socks, and instead of putting them in the clothes bag to be washed, he kept sticking them in his personal drawer and kept getting more socks out. We couldn't figure out why we were all losing socks. We didn't have any, and we were all given the same amount. Hey, good morning, Rafiki. How you doing this morning? Welcome in. So they finally figured that out. We got him straightened. Then we figured out that he wouldn't get in the shower because we had the port and starboard side. Each group had 15 minutes for the standard shit shower shave. Doing good. Just got out of bed. Oh man, that must be nice. That must be nice. Well, we'd get in the shower. We'd do everything we were supposed to do. We'd turn around, look at him. He'd start to walk in the shower and then turn around and walk out. He'd go to the sinks and just kind of wash off a little bit. And he smelled bad. He smelled really bad. So company commander told us, he goes, I can't tell y'all what to do, but give him a shower. He goes, give him a shower. He goes, I can't tell y'all what to do. Okay, so we took it literally. So one day he went to go do it. When he turned around to walk out of the shower, the other group of guys who were at the sinks were standing there blocking him. And we dragged him in the shower. We gave him a shower. Believe me, when I said he smelled, he smelled. Now, we didn't hurt him. We just scoured him. We got him clean. And when graduation came around, the day before graduation, he got a letter from his mom and dad. They were supposed to be coming, and he was so happy to see them because he graduated boot camp because we all helped him. The tractor on their farm broke down, and they had a choice: buy a new tractor or come to see him graduate from boot camp. And they ended up buying a new tractor. They couldn't come. He went berserk. This little 5'6", 140-pound soaking wet guy, it took 8 of us to hold him down. And he was screaming so loud that they heard him 3 floors down. Oh, yeah. They ended up sending him home. But he had a huge target on his back by our company commanders after the sock incident. They were not too keen on him. What we're going to do right quick is we are going to take a quick little oh, wait a minute. Did that thing change my loadout? Okay. But yeah, he was a good guy. He was just really quiet, subdued, and well, gotta remember, most of us, this was our first time away from home.
Now,
Very naive.
see some action, soldier.
So let's see where we're going to see combat at this morning. No, we don't want low. Got a medium. Ooh, high. We got good standing with Silver Dynamics, so we're going to take them.
Deployment confirmed.
We're just going to get into a little FPS combat right off the bat. Now, the thing I hate about this thing is it takes so long to get to your ship, and then you've got to fly there, and then they've got to fly you back. But yeah, we had already figured out, though, that boot camp to us was just going to be a big mind game, and that's all it was. Kept our mouths shut, ears open, just listen to everything they tell you. And if you didn't understand, you asked. And after the 3rd time, they started getting mad at you. We had one guy who did that. He was a typical smartass who kept asking questions left and right, and yeah. And then we had people who joined the Navy who couldn't swim. At the swim test, they sank like rocks. They couldn't float. It was bad. It was really bad. The SEALs were in the water, and they were trying to get you to go back up to the surface on your own, and if you couldn't, they'd wait for you to start struggling before they would grab you and help you out.
Frameshift drive charging.
Federal flight control now on.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I thought boot camp was fun. Now the fleet, I loved the fleet. I loved being at the fleet. I made Mark's favorite breakfast and he's not even home. Well, I'm going to have to make sure to clip that little message right there, Miss Blazin, and send it to him just so he knows that you made his famous breakfast all for yourself. You're in search of breakfast right now? My breakfast will consist of, I'm going to make my own little egg McMuffin this morning. Got some muffins, going to cut them open, going to toast them, going to fry up some sausage, scramble some eggs, throw a slice of cheese on it. I'll be good to go. Maybe I should send him a picture of it. Boy, you're just mean. You are mean. I like that. I like that. Yep. Yep. Kind of like 10 years ago when I was supposed to be having a colonoscopy, I couldn't eat for 36 hours and my wife ate pizza in front of me. See, I was nice last month. She had to go through it. I did not eat in front of her. I didn't. I think mine's going to end up being McDonald's. Oh. And see, I've always liked the McDonald's breakfast. My problem is McDonald's for me is about 60 miles away. He wouldn't eat what I made anyways. Wait, it's his favorite breakfast, but he wouldn't eat what you made anyway. Okay. You're going to have to explain that one, Blazin. You are. Now, Renegade, the breakfast I really like is I love the Chick-fil-A breakfast biscuits. I think their biscuits are just a little bit dry, but I love their chicken. I just love their chicken. It is so good. So good. But then I come home and somehow the dogs can smell it on me. Oh, I was being sarcastic. Naughty dog. You're a bad girl. You are a bad girl. Wait. Renegade, I live in BFE, Kansas. From where I live, this is pretty much going to give it away. Topeka, 60 miles to the north. Emporia is 60 miles to the west. Ottawa is 60 miles to the east. And Iola is about 60 miles to the southeast. So, yeah. That's the four closest locations where there's a McDonald's. Yeah. See, I'm not kidding when I say I live in BFE, Kansas. I live away from every place. I made cream peas on toast. He won't eat peas.
Control. Kilo Foxtrot 8 nearing drop zone.
I'll eat peas. I don't know about for breakfast, though. That just... No. Yeah, my little small town, we've got 3 Mexican restaurants. Explain that one to me. A Dairy Queen, a Sonic, a Pizza Hut, a Subway, a Chinese restaurant that has nasty food. I don't know how they're open. And outside town, there's a bar that sells burgers. I'd love to hit Dunkin' Donuts, but they serve coffee donuts. Ooh.
Shield deactivated.
We actually do have a donut shop.
Shield activated.
We actually do have a donut shop here, and they make some good donuts. The only problem is, though, is that their prices have gone up and the size of the donuts have gone down.
Support needed at Delta.
Oh, these suckers are coming in fast to me. Oh, really? You think I'm going to...
Enemy engaged at Charlie. Shield online. Shield online.
Crap, I'm caught in a corner. I can't get out of here.
Inbound. Shield offline. Delta has been captured. Enemy has claimed Charlie. Shield online. Reinforcements are touching down. Foxtrot signal is online. Alpha is now online.
I was caught. I couldn't get out of the corner.
Shield online.
Stand up. That little sucker's still behind that box, too.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy. Foxtrot is ours.
Oh, well. Oh, well. Something my grandma used to make. I thought I would drive 20 miles ain't bad. But yeah, 60 miles. Anytime we need anything that we can't get here in town at our little local hardware store or Dollar General, we have to go 60 miles away. Yeah. McDonald's literally in your backyard. Hell, where I lived in Dallas, I could walk across the street to McDonald's. All we have in our town is a Dairy Queen, gas station, and Mexican pizza place. Man, Pizza Hut here sucks. They're horrible. We get pizzas from Casey's because they taste better.
Shield deactivated. You're patched up and good to go. Shield activated. Delta has been captured. Foxtrot signal is online. Reinforcements have arrived. Enemy command has called in backup. The enemy is falling back. Keep the pressure up. Bravo is being contested by the enemy.
Okay, bad guys are coming in. They're coming in on that roof. Reloading sniper rifle. We have a brewery, another bar, Little Caesar. Oh,
Reinforcements are ready
well,
to deploy.
if you want to talk about bars now, we got 5. 5 bars, 6 beauty shops, 4 barber shops. So, yeah.
Bravo. Enemy support has arrived. Alpha is now online.
Oh, we got people behind us.
Inbound.
Crap.
Foxtrot taken by the enemy.
I'll locate your target in a minute.
Charlie has come online. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Reinforcements have arrived. The enemy has taken Alpha. Foxtrot signal is online. Suit battery low.
Whoops. Gotta have power.
Fully charged. Reinforcements are touching down. Charlie was secured. Enemy command has called in backup.
Okay, we got somebody.
Line. Foxtrot taken by the enemy. Shield offline. Bravo is online.
Got him coming in.
Enemy
Oops, we do have bar.
shield online.
I mean, we got so many bars, but I mean, with the nuke plant here in town, there's not much really else for people to do. There's nothing else. There's no movie theater. We had a bowling alley. It shut down.
Alpha point secured. We're gaining the upper
There
hand.
really is nothing to do here.
Charlie has come on.
This is one of these little towns where, you know, streets roll up at midnight. I mean, 9 o'clock.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
And it is. Things here roll up starting about 6 o'clock when businesses start to close, and that's it. You want to do anything, you really have to leave town. Lose town. And they wonder why everybody from here wants to move away when they graduate. Nobody wants to stay here.
Enemy support has arrived. Reinforcements are touching down. Delta is now online. The enemy has captured Bravo.
Hostile in the area.
Foxtrot signal is online. Enemy forces inbound. Reinforcements inbound.
Doing some heavy jumping here. Oh!
Shield offline. Suit battery low. Reinforcements are ready to deploy. Shield online. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
She's under me.
Delta has been captured. Shield offline. Reinforcements are touching down. Charlie has come online. Shield online. Enemy forces inbound.
Why did my grenade go off?
Shield offline. Shield online.
Foxtrot is ours. We're pushing the enemy back. Don't give them an inch. Reinforcements have arrived. Enemy command is called in backup. Bravo is online.
There we go. There we go. Wait, we have streets? Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it?
Target down.
Well, I'll tell you one thing we have, because we got the nuke plant. We've got a tremendous library, schools. Okay, I got bad guys up here with me. Yeah. We got a brand new library. We got schools.
Bound. Enemy forces inbound.
Shield offline. Warning. Vital signs weak.
Charlie was secured.
Vital signs stabilized. Shield
Got a great med center.
Delta is now online.
Oh, that's cute. I'm out of
Reinforcements are
ammunition of all my guns.
enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Okay. Well, I need ammunition, and it's down there where she is.
shield offline.
Whoops. There's a roof there.
Warning. Vital signs weak. Suit battery low. Shield online.
Yeah, that presents me with some bad problems.
Reinforcements inbound.
Wow. She wanted me. She was tossing grenades at me.
Enemy command is called in backup.
I need to get in that area where they're hiding at.
Delta is in enemy hands. Charlie has come on.
Oh, I just got pegged from somewhere.
Suit battery depleted.
Uh-oh.
Activating emergency air supply.
Reinforcements have arrived. Enemy forces
Uh-oh. I'm about to start smothering here. Oh, well, there's an ammunition box. That does me a lot of good right now.
No vital signs detected.
Camping inside the door. Camping inside the door. Can you believe that? The school here doesn't like me? Well, why is that? Oh, and we also got a brand new rec center and 2 pools. Yep.
We're about to hit the drop zone.
How many small towns of 2,500 people have 2 pools? An indoor and an outdoor.
remaining enemy targets are on their own. Eliminate them.
Yep.
Get back on the battlefield, Commander. There's work to do. Delta is now online.
Shield deactivated. Shield activated.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
I didn't kill her, but I came damn close. I hurt her. Hurt her badly. I'm very outspoken, mama. I make people cry. I made a superintendent quit another. Boy, you sound like my mom.
Delta is in enemy hands.
My mom made a teacher retire.
Secured.
She decided it just wasn't worth dealing with me anymore. having me as a student.
Only one enemy remains. Take them out. Area is clear of enemies. That's a big win confirmed. Collect your reward back at base.
Oh yeah, my mom made the teacher cry. This woman had it in for me. It was the third grade. Yep. This woman had it in for me, and she accused me of cheating on every test and everything else. And my mom tore her a new one. Made her quit. Oh yeah, made her quit.
Extraction request sent.
I don't remember all of it. I just remember she kept accusing me of cheating, but she never had any proof of anything. One of my other teachers said that I liked helping the other students when they couldn't figure out something. I don't know. But I remember my mom made her cry. And it was in the middle of the school year. 2,500, you live in a big city, think our little town has 600? Yeah, but it's 2,500, but you got to understand, the nuclear power plant is only 15 miles out of town. Everybody who works there just about lives here. And when they go into an outage like they had last fall, our town's population swells to about 8,000 people. Oh yeah. Within 30 miles, I can find a town that has about anything I want. And unfortunately, ours is 60. If you can't get it in Topeka or Lawrence, there's always Kansas City. Kansas City is about an hour and 20-minute drive. But I always have to make that trip worthwhile. Hey, Slow Sweet, how you doing this morning? Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I have to make the trips to Kansas City worthwhile. I just do. I can't see going up there for one thing, like say to Micro Center, or if I need something from PetSmart and Topeka doesn't have it and it'll take a couple days to get it in. If I need it in a hurry, I will go get it from them. I prefer not to, but I will, because it takes so long to go up there. Plus the fact that I hate the way those people drive. I do. People in Lawrence aren't that bad. People in Topeka are getting there. But Kansas City? Oh my God. Oh my God. Every time I go to Kansas City, I come home. The first thing I do is grab a beer out of the refrigerator because I need it. I need something just to calm my nerves a little bit. Every time. I think the last time I went up there, I had to go to Micro Center and 2 other stores. And I was there for about 4 hours. And that didn't include the driving time. A lot of those people just don't know how to drive. I used to think people who drove in New Orleans was bad. Driving through LA traffic, Los Angeles traffic, that scared the hell out of me. Chicago scared the crap out of me. Kansas City's getting there. Kansas City is really getting there. My wife will not drive in Kansas City. Think that's everywhere? Yeah, well, my wife will not drive in Kansas City. It absolutely terrifies the hell out of her. She doesn't even like having her eyes open in the passenger seat. I try to tell her, you got to keep your eyes open, because if we're going to go get in a wreck, I forgot I'm in a shuttle. I'm over here trying to control the ship. Because I try to tell it, you got to keep your eyes open, because we're going to get hit. You kind of want to see it coming. No, I don't. Okay. And I don't almost get hit in the roads. I get hit in the parking lots while I'm not moving. And people look at me and blow the horn and give me the finger like I'm in the wrong. I'm just sitting here. My truck's not even running. Big city is a whole different... But see, that's the key thing, though, is that I grew up in a decent-sized city. I grew up in Baton Rouge. You know, I lived in Dallas. I drove 18-wheelers through some major cities and even at rush hour, and they still scare the hell out of me now. And that's one of the reasons why when I drove 18-wheelers, I preferred to drive at night so I didn't have to deal with that many crazy drivers on the road. But somehow they never have my delivery appointments at night. It was always during the day. So I'd always have to go sit at a truck stop and drive about 10 miles in the daylight and just worrying if I was going to get there in one piece. And then you've got to deal with the people who are looking for a quick payout who are trying to commit insurance fraud. Had to deal with several of those too. Yeah. So finally, when my mom got sick and she needed somebody to take care of her because she didn't like strange people in her house, I quit to take care of her.
Ready to see some action, soldier? You want to cash in your bonds? No problem.
Wow. 2.4 million credits. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I like that. That was good. That was good. Yes, I know what time it is. Thank you. Have you been outside? You're cool. Oh, Ginger, come up here. She's cool. I think she's been outside. I don't know how she could be outside. My wife isn't up yet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, it is that time. Time for me to start the day, get the wife up, get the dogs outside. Oh, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. So let's see who we can find this morning that we're going to share the love with. I know, just the man. Just the man. One of my Rough Rider Street teammates. Great guy. Y'all will absolutely love him. Hilarious, good old Southern... What is he? He's a Georgia boy. Mr. Bainstorm. Playing some farm sim this morning. I wish to thank everybody for coming in this morning. Thank you for the subscriptions, the hosts, the follows, the chat, the laughs. Believe me, I do appreciate it all, and I thank y'all for coming in. I will be back at 5 a.m. Central Time tomorrow, and until that time, y'all take care, be safe, and have yourselves a good day.